Hello everybody, it's me O'Neil again, and for today's video I actually wanted to go into my comments and respond to a particular comment that I got. This particular comment came from my video about that run that Beyonce messed up. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead, check that out, and then come back and watch this one. So this comment comes from Nat So High. Hi Nat So High. They put a time marking and they said, "You're hyping a 4-note run that any basic singer can do. Beyonce is a beast. Please pick something more technically difficult if you're trying to demonstrate her prowess in runs." So thanks so much for watching Nat So High. I wanted to use this comment because I thought it brought up a really great conversation about vocal technique versus vocal choices. I'll start by reading my response to Nat So High. I said, "Technique is only the basics of singing. You have to make wise choices and execute them gracefully. She, Beyonce, made a very good choice from the note she started to the note she ended on. The way she rested on the last note in juxtaposition to the backing vocals, the context of the run, foreshadowing the way she would move on to her next ad-lib. Many people can sing with great technique but lack the ability to choose notes, let alone choose the right ones. It wasn't just a 4-note run, it was a very musical, unexpected choice." And I think that's a great way to talk about the way that we think about singers and the way that we think about great singers. I think this is something that's more common for genres like black genres like R&B and gospel. And then also in Western classical music, you'll have things like cadenzas at the end of pieces where the soloist will do a whole bunch of improvisation and literally choose notes. Now, choosing notes is different than singing notes. People can be really great singers and not be able to choose notes, like I said, or people will be able to choose great notes but may not be able to sing. Vocal technique, meaning the way that you produce sound, is very different than your ability to make great vocal choices. Somebody might have the capability to be able to sing great runs, they might be extremely accurate in their pitch, they may mix very well, they navigate their passaggio, their break very well, but may not have the ability to make choices. And by choices, I'm really just talking about improvisation. Really the ability to, in the context of a song, in the context of how you're feeling, the mood that is in the room, the mood that is inside of you, allowing yourself to make a judgment according to those and many more things that are going on, and saying, I'm gonna choose that note, that note, that note, and that note. And that was the choice for Beyonce in that particular case. More down. A very simple 4-note run, down. But even more than it just being a simple 4-note run, on that A minor chord, she's actually resting on the 11, so it's making it an A minor 11. And so, like I've always told you about upper extension notes, she actually filled out the chord in a very cool way. Now, to actually respond to the request of Nat So High, Beyonce has done much more complicated runs. My mind goes to when she's singing Dangerously in Love. She comes from nowhere, does a crescendo, and then does a wonderful, very complicated run all the way down. So now, which one was more technically demanding? Of course, the Dangerously in Love run. However, they were both choices that fit the moment, and they fit the music. Some other singers, on the other case, don't have the ability to make their own choices. There are some people that have to be produced note by note by note by note and literally guided through their live performance because they don't know how to make choices. There's people that are able to sing exactly like the record but have no ability to make it their own because they can't make choices. And musical choices are not just runs. Musical choices can also be timbre. They can also be rhythmic. There are so many different things that you can do to vary what the music sounds like in a live setting. But my point today is that a lot of people, even though they are vocally amazing in terms of technique, they are musically, I want to be very choosy with my words, they're musically almost numb. They don't have the ability to listen to the music and say, I'm gonna do something that is going to enhance what is happening around me. They just simply do what they're told. And that's what I'm here for. I am here as your friendly neighborhood vocal coach slash musical mentor, songwriting mentor, a lot of things. Anyway, my point is vocal technique and vocal choices two totally different things, but you need both in order to be a great singer. Anyway, that's my little tidbit. I'm really scraping for content, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new, please subscribe to this channel because this is the place where we think deeply to create art that changes the world. I'm O'Neal Gerald, and I'll see you in another video. Bye everyone.